Okay. Whoa, what got you so angry? How about a smile? Ugh. Just consider it a bit of bad luck. I hate this guy. Time for him to not redeem himself.
Yo, Kasane! Coming all the way to see me? Do you have a crush on me or something?
No, I just came to check on you. Looks like you're fine. Goodbye.
Whoa, I see you still keep things cool. I mean, you're already here. Why don't we go on a date?
No thanks.
Good. Wait, hold on!
What else do you want?
Sorry. I shouldn't have used the D word. How about we take this opportunity to deepen our friendship?
I somehow doubt your motives.
You've been on edge lately. After everything that happened with Naomi, I'm just concerned for you as the team's resident senior. Why don't we let off a little steam? A change of pace over some tea with your trusty mentor.
He may have an ulterior motive. That being said, it might actually be good to talk with him. We're allies after all. So I think it's best that I should, at the very least, try to understand what kind of person he is. Okay, we can talk a little.
Oh, so you're finally on board. Great. Now let's go out on the town.
Am I making a mistake? So what do we need to talk about?
Let's see. I guess an update on how we've been? Although we pretty much already know what we've both been up to. Today's goal is to get you to blow off a little steam, so let's just talk about whatever you want to talk about.
But I don't feel like I need to blow off steam.
Really? Then maybe I'll just ask some questions. Weren't you and Naomi really close?
We're sisters. Of course we were.
But you seem to be even closer than real sisters. Was there something that happened that helped you become so close?
Well, Naomi was always there protecting me because I didn't really have a place in the Randall household. My parents didn't think very fondly of me, and she was the only one who actually treated me with kindness.
Oh, I get it. So you feel like you owe her for helping you through your childhood. Sounds like a great sister to me.
Yes, I suppose you could say that I owe her my life. I wanted to ask him about himself. We've been talking about me the whole time.
You must really love Naomi.
What? Yes. She's the most important person in the world to me.
So, let me ask you this. If you could turn back time to when Naomi was well, do you think you'd want to?
Turn back time?
Then you could go back to the way things were, like nothing even happened.
Of course I want to be together with my sister again. But I can't.
Why?
Because taking away my sister's suffering like it never happened would be denying her entire life.
I see.
Why did you ask me that?
It's just, I've lived a life full of regret, so I'm always thinking about how to face the past. Although, you do have a good point. I guess you just need to accept what's happened.
That's enough about me. I'd like to hear about your past mistakes.
Whoa, that's not really something I can just share with you or anyone so easily. I've got to maintain some air of mystery about me.
Oh, really? Then I won't push you.
I mean, we don't want to close the distance between us too quickly. Let's take this slow.
Okay. We ended up barely even talking about him. I did notice he dropped that cheerful facade he always has on for a moment. I think he might be hiding something deeper behind that usual carefree attitude of his. Although I could be reading into it too much.
I mean, maybe it has to do with the fact that, you know, dude's an assassin and just framed us for murder? I don't know. Okay, brain map's been expanded. Right. Wanted to really talk to you, Kasane. Your weapon's basically a knife, right? That's something we have in common. It's a knife, but it's nothing like ours. Yours. Our fighting styles are totally different anyways. You're cold even over text. I do suppose my knife... I suppose I do use my knife while I'm invisible. I dance like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Though you can't see me. I think there's something two knife users can learn from each other, though. Let's talk about it. I know it sounds pretentious saying this, but I think my invisibility will be pretty useful in the future. Even more so after everything that's happened, so I'm happy to be of service. Oh, you may be shocked by my sudden message, but I would like to ask you about Karen Travers. Karen. Karen Travers. We're both fighting on different fronts now, but I was hoping you would meet me at Masubi's. I await your reply. Yes. I think you probably know more about Karen than I do, Luca. But if you want to meet, I don't mind. Let's meet now. Also, let's forget our current situations. We'll just talk. Nothing will be accomplished if we worry about who's on what side. I stand by my comparison to Daemon X Machina. This is a little clearer, but it still reminds me of it.
Thank you for coming today.
There's no need for pleasantries. What do you need from me? So, what things about Kara did you want to ask me?
I wanted to ask you how you see my brother.
Why me? There are a lot of other people who have met him.
You might not like hearing this, but I think the two of you are a bit similar.
Similar? You're not talking about our appearance.
No, not that. So what do you think of my brother?
Well, I'm not really that close to him, and it's not like we've talked a lot. I'd like to hear what you have to say about him first. I'm interested in learning what kind of person Karin is.
All right. Well, he seems like a very straightforward person to me.
Straightforward? I've never felt that way about him.
I'm sure there would be a lot of people who would agree with you. Also, I don't necessarily mean it in a good way. He's overly candid, pushing forward without considering anybody else. That's the kind of person he is.
I kind of understand what you're saying. Okay, let me share my impression of him. I recognize Karin's skills, but I think he's condescending, oppressive, and does whatever he wants. Personally, I'm fine that he acts that way, but I don't understand how someone like that can still be popular.
That's a harsh way to put it. I knew you were like him.
How so?
You're both candid, and you also don't compromise with the path you choose to take.
I would never cause an uprising or incite others to get involved.
Maybe not, but people come to you nonetheless. I think that those with a strong will naturally draw other people to them. That can make people like me, who tend to hide in the shadows, a little jealous.
I'm not sure about that. I don't feel like I draw other people to me like Karin does. I think these straightforward people you talk about often create more discord than not. I'm constantly butting heads with people. I feel like it'd be easier if I were more well-mannered like you.
It's not easier. We all have problems.
That might be true, but you always seem so calm and collected. It's almost hard to believe you're his younger brother. You seem like someone who has everything figured out.
Do I? Anyway, let's call it a day. I'm glad I could talk to you.
Is that all you wanted to talk about? I don't feel like I said much.
No, this has been a very worthwhile conversation for me. Thank you.
So is Daemon X Machina any good? Not really, no. I played it... God, when did I play it? I played it a year ago? And, like, it's fun for about 5 hours, and then is bloated into a 20-hour thing instead. It was like 15 to 20 hours. I just remember being... Like, the plot was nonsense up until the very end, and I've totally forgotten what it was. Like, I legitimately do not remember what the plot was. None of the characters, like... Effectively what it was that every single mission, you would have new party members that would be yelling at each other, and, like, your teammates from the last mission are suddenly, like, your bitter enemies that you're trying to actually kill. Not just compete against, but, like, you're trying to murder them. And everybody's, like, yelling at each other and kind of upset. And then the mission ends, and then they're your teammate again, and it's like you didn't just kill, like, one of them. Except for they're not actually dead. And it was just this, like, really nonsense story with, like, somewhat competent mech action, but with no substantive mech customization. Like, there was maybe, what, 7 weapons in that game, and all of them just did... Like, you'd have, like, 30 different varieties of shotgun, but they're all the same shotgun, just slightly different. And so it's like, it was so neat conceptually and so disappointing in actuality. Anywho.
I think I'm tired. I should rest. That should be enough rest. First, I want to know where my sister is. I wonder if Karin is in Seiran.
So Naomi is in Other, and in Seiran. I think I got the gist of everything that's been going on based on what Major General Karin said.
I'm not doubting it, but people actually changing into others?
None of you saw it happen, so I'm sure it's hard to believe. But it's the truth. My sister was turned into another. I will help my sister. That's why I'm with Seiran.
Are you feeling alright, Kasane? The brain field was a big strain on you.
It was horrible, but I'm fine. There weren't really any after effects. I was very emotional. I think that's why I wasn't able to use it very well.
That's what happens when you go off by yourself. You're lucky we got to you.
It's a skill used in the OSF, but getting yourself all whacked every time you use it is probably not good.
It's all about how you use it. It's a double-edged sword that can cost you your life. That's what strength is.
Yes, that's true. Just don't use it too much, okay, Kasane?
Yes, I'll be careful.
Hey guys, got a minute?
Oh, Haruka. Since you're sending messages, does that mean you're in Seiran?
Yes, I wasn't invited by Major General Karin, but I felt like I could do something in Seiran. So, I put in a request to be your platoon operator.
Our platoon? We've been reorganized?
Yeah, that's why I contacted you. Seiran has created the Seiran OSF with Major General Karin in charge. I guess it's about half the size of the old OSF.
So Hef really did come to Seiran. I'm guessing things are going to get pretty rough now in Suo.
Kasane, Kyoka, Arashi, Shiden, Kagero, you five were placed into 1st Platoon. The commander is Kasane. Good luck. Looks like 1st Platoon already has a mission. First, you need to go see Major General Karin and get your orders directly. The location is Seiran OSF headquarters. That's our HQ from now on.
I guess we're already pawns in their game. Oh well, here we go.
It feels like a platoon full of troublemakers. Maybe Karin thought we'd be easier to handle this way.
I'm glad we're all together. We can still use the hideout as well.
Good thing Karin summoned us. Let's go to Seiran OSF HQ right away.
You're here.
Yes, it's just like you said. We were able to get here without any issues.
Could you at least face people when talking to them? You haven't changed since you were a child. Oh my, that's awfully courteous of you, Karin. I'm pretty surprised you would trust us so soon after our exile.
I never said I trusted you, and I don't care if you don't trust me either. However, it's clear that we both want the same thing. Besides, Kasane is a hero to Seiran for assassinating Chairman Sumeragi.
That's...
Do you have a problem with being a hero?
I'm not interested in being anybody's hero, but I suppose Seiran is looking to use that to their advantage.
Good, you're smart. Having you be a hero will help us tremendously in Seiran.
What are you asking me to do?
Look at this.
This must be the area around Kunad Highway. Wait, the sky.
We saw that in the future.
Whoa there. I'm not sure you should be sharing that. Wouldn't want anybody here thinking you've got loose lips. Shut up! I know, it just slipped out!
How does he know?
Everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Shiden just got a little freaked out by such an unbelievable sight.
Huh?
Oh, are you still freaking out?
Yeah. Just a little freaked out.
It seems small. The Kunad gate we saw in the future was much bigger. Probably just needs time. So this is going to expand and destroy the world.
Well, I can't say for sure just from this video. The data seems to show that there is some gravitational anomaly.
Exactly. They were able to confirm an extremely localized gravitational anomaly above the Kunad Highway. We've named this phenomenon the Kunad Gate and decided to send experts to see if we can get more information on it.
The Kunad Gate. Everything starts there.
And that's where you all come in. Your mission is to escort the investigation team there with me. You'll be working as members of the OSF for Seiron. Your duties won't be any different from before.
That's fine, but how is Naomi? My answer will depend on...
We can talk about that after we escort the investigation team. We need to show Seiron that you're all useful and ready to support the cause.
So that's how you play your politics, Major General Karen.
It's trivial, but we need to at least do the bare minimum.
That doesn't sound like something a person who just started a rebellion would say. You okay with that?
Yes. I'm not happy about it, but I'll play along for now.
This guy's a terrible leader. He's like, I'm going to vaguely threaten you a bunch, and then hold what little leverage I have
We
over
shouldn't tell
you.
Karen we went to the future. We can't trust him.
You were right to share information with me. As I expected, someone almost screwed it up. I already apologized for that. Let it go already.
A rebellion? Yeah, so effectively, this universe has kind of like their own version of the self-defense forces in Japan, but it's slightly different. And it's the OSF, which I believe is like the outer... nope, I don't actually know what OSF stands for, but it's fine. Anyway. Oh, shoot. What do I even have? Yeah, I got these two.
I
Let's
feel like
upgrade
we
their
see
stuff.
each other's faces all the time.
But effectively, the entire military organization split in half. And one aligned with like one government type, and the other aligned with the other one. And so each protagonist in the game belongs to a different organization. Other suppression force. There we go. I don't care too much about that. Do you want to get... Let's get 2 more power enhances. Because I don't think I've actually given any of these characters equipment, period. Not that I really feel like I need to. Okay. Okay, so we want the Power Enhanced Mark III. And the Power Enhanced Mark III. Okay, so now they do more damage. The other question I had is this. Let's see, how's the anime game so far? We're in the really confusing stage where they've effectively dumped a silly amount of twists on me, and now I'm just kind of lost. It's not so bad, but there's definitely that feeling of like, what happened? Oh. So I still need a Sabat type. Ooh, visor gas mask. What else do we got? Regular gas mask. Anything else that's new? No, it doesn't look like it. But the one thing I will say, obstreperous suppression force. I'll stop. No, don't. I like the obstreperous suppression force. Okay, so gas mask. I mean, it looks nice. Visor gas mask. Okay, frankly, that actually looks really cool. I want to put that on Gemma. Anyway, we're giving him the Baki mask. For being a Stanko, this guy gets to be a Baki #1 fan. What other weird garbage can I stick on him? And he actually looks really good with the Inari goggles, but I think they just look nice. Anyway, I guess I'll just give him the pretty body ribbon. Not that it's too much, but... Look, I just want to get a laugh out of his existence in cutscenes. Omnipotent, sinister fondue. Oh, gosh. What would that even taste like? It's like blue cheese that's gone a little too
finish this mission
blue.
fast and ask Karen about Naomi. Hang on, Naomi.
But, like, I will say, I've been really wanting some kind of crazy convoluted plot in, like, a JRPG lately, and this one is absolutely fitting the bill. Why are there just a bunch of weird nerd clones all over the place? Oh, right, the scientists. I forgot.
How frightening. Is it drawing in everything around it?
I wonder what would happen if you get sucked inside. Oh, I know. Hey, Shiden, stick your finger inside it.
Stick your own head inside it.
Okay, you guys are hilarious, but don't go near the gate even as a joke. Curiosity killed the cat, you know.
This almost feels like the power of the red strings. The same gravitational powers Yuito and I both share. If I'm to believe in this feeling, then future Yuito is right.
But when you used your time travel power, it didn't disappear because my power resonated with yours. Not only that, every time I used my power, the gate would warp and suck in the surrounding space.
Should I tell Karin that Yuito is somehow causing this? But I don't have any evidence to back it up.
Kasane,
Yes?
did you jump into the future?
What are you talking about?
Feigning ignorance isn't going to work. It's clear you knew about the Kunad Gate.
No, this is the first I'm seeing it.
Don't waste my time. What happened in the future? Answer me.
He isn't just assuming, he's almost sure of it. Then there's no point in trying to hide it. I should try to find out what I can from him. I met you as the world was about to end.
Did you know it was me right away?
What? Yes, you looked like you do now. Now that I think about it, Yuito had aged, but Karin looked exactly the same. Did he just not age, or could it be something else?
What did future me say?
You told me that if I had gone to the future earlier, you could have found a cure to metamorphosis.
I see.
What do you know, Karin? If you know how to cure metamorphosis, then you can save Naomi.
Seiron has labs that are conducting research on others. For now, that's really all I can tell you.
And that's where Naomi is?
Yes, she's being held there.
Where is the lab?
I can't tell you. It's highly classified research and only authorized personnel are allowed in the facility.
So I'm not authorized? If you won't tell me.
My deepest apologies for interrupting, but apparently they've finished working on the probe. We're ready to leave.
Understood. And with that, your mission comes to a close. Feel free to do whatever you want until I contact you again.
Wait, Karin! Arashi, why did you stop me?
You lose all perspective when it comes to Naomi. Maybe that's why I just can't ignore you. Anyway, I know you want to go to that lab, so you'd be smart not to rock the boat here.
What do you mean?
If you want to act without the higher-ups' consent, then at least pretend that you're an obedient soldier.
You're going to help me look for Naomi?
Isn't it obvious? I do consider you a friend, after all. Besides, I am concerned about Naomi. The other research sounds interesting as well.
Okay. I feel better knowing that I have your help.
Let's gather any info we can on this lab. In any case, we should stop by the hideout.
Let's go.
Did he even fight anything on the way here? What is going... Okay. You're also from a two-child family, Kasane. It's only my brother and I, so that's a small thing we have in common. Well, Naomi and my brother are certainly different types. She seemed to care for her sister very much. My brother does care about me in his own way. Does he? I thought I saw Karin attack you before it was like... Oh, before like it was nothing. That's a pretty strange way to show affection. Well, I suppose there are many kinds of brothers and sisters. I never commented on this, but Lucas straight up attacks with a hammer. As far as I can tell, the hammer is made entirely out of just, like, weights from, like, weightlifting, which is just the silliest thing ever. Anyway, speech was incredible. None of these are interesting. Oh. Oh, the archivist. is just following me. I am confused by that. Did I miss anything? Yes, I did. Oops. I missed having tea with her. That sucks. I don't like this whole brain messages thing. Oh well, it's fine. Clearly I just need to check them more. I don't know. The structure on this feels like it was meant... Wait, where am I going? I should just go back to the hideout. I feel like the structure of this game was meant to be a little bit more like freeform, and like you're supposed to do a lot of side stuff constantly, but instead it's a very linear narrative with almost no side stuff.
I see. So that's what you're up to.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, you're all here.
Arashi, how could you and Kasane be planning all this fun without us? Oh, you can be so cold sometimes.
I don't remember having to answer to some nosy wannabe assassin.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, you're basically planning on letting Kasane take all the blame while keeping everything a secret. I think it's in your best interest to keep in mind that I don't trust you one bit.
I was wondering about that too. Kagero, why did you kill Chairman Sumeragi?
Look, he isn't the type to tell us the truth, so we should just let it go for now.
That's awfully rude to say in front of me.
Better than saying it behind your back. Don't forget what my power is. If you go invisible, I'll take that as a sign of hostility.
Oh, duplication. I wouldn't want anyone else watching over me.
Anyway, were you really planning on investigating this secret laboratory without letting us know?
I wasn't trying to keep it a secret. I just haven't had a chance to tell you.
That's basically the same as keeping it a secret.
We can't just let the two of you go investigate by yourselves. It's far too dangerous.
Hold on, we really were going to tell you, honest. Besides, we can't easily pull it off with just the two of us. I looked into this lab, and it's going to be way harder to get in than I thought.
You found out where it is?
Yeah. I thought I'd have trouble with that, but Seiron's security wasn't hard to crack.
Well, maybe for you.
Okay, then let's go now.
Whoa there, wait a second. You sure then? We're coming with you.
That's fine with me. Besides, based on what Arashi said, it wouldn't be a good idea to go alone. I just want to be clear that this isn't an official operation. We're planning on breaking in without telling Karin or Seiron. Things may get messy, but if that's fine with you, then you can come.
Well, that's all you needed to say. I'd be more than happy to provide my services to you.
Honestly, Kasane, we're friends. You don't need to hesitate to come to us for help.
I suppose going against the government so quickly after our exile is on brand for us. Haruka.
I've prepared a relatively safe route using the information Arashi provided.
Thank you. I'll leave the navigation to you.
Honest question here. Honest question here. It feels like they skipped some stuff. Like, you're really supposed to spend time with these organizations, but, like, we're flitting around to the point where any kind of organization is meaningless.
I'm not sure they could have designed a place to look more suspicious than this. You might even think it was on purpose.
Sorry guys, I can't access the internal data from here.
Don't worry, I've got this. Follow me.
Like, they had, like, a conversation about us being reorganized into Platoon 2, and then we had to go check out the black hole, which I guess reveals the fact that, yes, we've been to the future, but, like, it could have... but, like, we just spent, like, 20 minutes just going to a location to stare at a black hole for a bit, and then have a conversation. And then it was like, okay, let's just play along like good soldiers. And then we go back and it's like, how about we backstab them immediately? And yeah, there's no time to progress the plot. And there's like a ton of characters that kind of come and go. Like, I'm pretty sure within the next 2 hours, we're going to have fought one of these two characters, one of the other characters that like we normally have as companions. Were we supposed to do something more at the gate? Nope. gate? No, we were just supposed to look at it for reasons. But, like, why not just straight up have it that, like, we don't trust Karen, or maybe he doesn't even let us, quote-unquote, join Seiron, so we just act as, like, the independent faction trying to infiltrate and mess things up, because we know both organizations are dirty. Yeah, what happened to the councilman who knew about the experiments? What happened to a lot of these things? I think the answer is a solid half of these, like, plot points that we're running into might actually be answered in Yuito's story, and, like, you really have to play both of them. And I wonder if the original plan was to have the stories, like, you hopping from one character to the next, kind of like how it worked in Ratchet and Clank, but instead decided to have split campaigns so you'd have to play through the game twice, which I think that could work, but as it stands, it feels like I'm just jumping through plot hole to plot hole in a way that, like, I'm following so far, but it feels crude. Oops, that's the wrong button. Or not wrong button.
How'd you unlock it so damn fast?
When did you have the time to do that?
I want to say it was a piece of cake, but I didn't have time to hack any of the others.
What?
According to what I found, there's more than a few of these security gates around the facility. It's going to be a real pain.
Knowing that is enough. We can do the rest on our own.
Be careful, everyone.
Wait, I'm confused. They're like, how did you hack that so fast? And she's like, I didn't have enough time for the others. And it's like, what does that mean? I mean, I guess she's just... Okay, I guess they're talking about it in a conversation, but even then it's just like them complimenting her a bunch. Or, oh, maybe they're pre-hacked? Okay, maybe that makes sense.
I think it needs a key card. This lock looks hard to break. It would be faster to just find the key.
Maybe some forgetful staff worker dropped their key card somewhere.
I don't know. It's like... Wait. Didn't they say this place was supposed to look, like, very suspicious?
Let's do this.
It's an art gallery warehouse? Wait, I'm confused.
Hey, what is this place?
I'll do it. Checkmate.
Why are there others in the facility?
Are they studying others in the wild or something? It can't be. If so, they've lost their minds.
Wait, I'm just gonna... Okay, we're outside. No. Are we outside? I can't tell. I can't look up high enough. No. What is this building? You don't design an art gallery like this. I mean, like, I guess this makes sense, but this isn't a lab. This is an art gallery. Okay. I'm a little lost here, and the game keeps kind of taking any level of, like, ground away. Because I was kind of under the impression that we'd be raiding a lab. And we're clearly raiding...
I need your help.
Near as far as I can tell...
I won't stop.
Near as far as I can tell, we're raiding a, well, the Museum of Fine Art. It's an art gallery below, but for the I don't get
If your body catches fire, it's gonna
cushion
keep burning.
pounds.
Be careful. The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
Oh, there we go.
This. There.
Okay. Oh, that's why it was on about the statue. Or the shelf. I'm just gonna kill this thing. Yeah, if I had more statues to hit it with, I think we'd be okay. Wait, why did I do duplication? Wait, is that its brain? I'm just gonna turn that off. Ugh. Creepy.
Here.
Yeah, maybe you haven't just reached the lab yet. No, I'm sure we'll get kind of an answer here. It's just that, like, I don't know. I love it when the environment makes sense for, like, what's going on.
These others, were they all people? I really hope that's not the case. I can't tell which of them are people and which weren't. We can't think about it now. We just have to press on. It dropped something rare.
Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do anything with the Buddy Rummy, but that's okay. What I want to do is crush this guy.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot.
Well, it dead.
This
But yeah,
is pretty good.
I wonder if the slight... I mean, I think the main thing is maybe they just didn't care to, like, really proofread the script too much. Because, you know, time travel plot...
It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be
It's
careful.
easy to just kind of, like, hand wave that kind of thing. It's easy to hand wave, like, time travel plots. You know, have all those, like, weird plot hole moments where it's just like, but what about this thing that happened? And it's just like, yeah, but whatever, we're just gonna...
Scary seeing how much I evolve.
We're just going to disregard that, because, like, at some point... You know, at some point, we're going to reset the entire timeline, so anything that, like, we wrote weird or wrong, we'll just hand wave. Let's see. Looks like I probably need a keycard for this one, too. Maybe? Hate time travel plots. No one ever does it right. I feel like time loop plot lines... Like, I've encountered those in the past, and those haven't been bad. Mother of Learning did an incredibly good time loop. Where effectively the main character was reset to the beginning of, like, the month, periodically. And so he kept just redoing the same month over and over again. That worked really well.
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
Now it's a normalization tablet. Let's see, maybe the anime has the answers. Oh, gosh. You need electricity. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, I can try.
I'll do this, Shinan.
Not on this one. Maybe the other one. Because, yeah, this one's flashing. It just...
You owe me.
Yeah, of course this one is.
There's something on the floor here. It's a key card.
Wait.
It was not on the floor. Whatever.
Maybe one of the researchers was killed by another. I think we can use this.
You know, the writing for this game, now that we're talking about it with the whole, like, well, maybe the anime has the story, has the answers or whatnot. Like, I do not like that excuse. How many of you guys played Final Fantasy 15 when it first launched? Because I also found that story to be really weird and disjointed. Where, like, shit would happen, and then just not... It would just, like, move on. And, like, so much of the character building and world building and backstory and other stuff was hidden in, like, the anime. Or one of the side games or later DLC that they were going to release. Or the movie. And it was one of those where it's like, I didn't mind it at first, but after the open world section ended and I was just kind of tossed into the world. Or I was tossed into like the linear... Wait, what? The shopkeeper is upstairs and downstairs, apparently. Okay. Can I just pop the... Nope, that's the number 4.
There's a gate, but it looks like it needs a key card. Where can we get one?
I need your help.
It seems
Yeah,
to
the
be
development
locked.
of...
We might be able to open it using my power, though. Kasane, try it out.
Feathertail? Black. Okay. But yeah, the dev for 15 was hell. So I understand why they did that. Yeah. I'm wondering with this game if COVID didn't specifically impact it way more than I had expected, I guess. Wait, it wants me to go that way? But what about... Oh, needs more keycard. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Go back upstairs and see the other shopkeeper for a moment. I don't actually mind one way or another on this one, but what's through this door? Oh, never mind. Oh, it needs a keycard 3. Okay, now I understand what I'm looking at. Yeah, I can't wait till the author of Mother of Learning works on another novel. I know, right? It's been over a year, but, I mean, COVID hit everybody different.
More power.
But yeah, I just wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, let's see, if they didn't have some issues with, like, proofreading and, like, just getting the studio, or leveraging the studio skills.
Let's try.
It dropped something rare.
Oh, there's nobody left. Leveraging everybody's skills in, like,
Thank me later.
a clear and concise manner. Okay, get that, but we're on the other side of that. And there's also... Did I do that? I probably did. Ooh, Force Field Mark IV. I should probably actually put that one on. You know what? At this point, I am committed. Let's see, Mark IV. Yeah, that's nice. At this point, I'm committed. Earlier, I said I might not stream more of this, but I think I might just commit to it, especially because this weekend's gonna be heck anyway. What the shit is that thing? Barista Santa!
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's bugged out.
The shell is broken. Attack now. That seems to be the spot.
Keep your guard up.
Did you notice that we're always together?
Barista Santa! Ho, ho, ho. Merry
Got a
coffee.
nearby resource reach.
Dude has just got the shakes mad hard. He drinks his own brew and it's only for the naughtiest of office workers. I don't even know where I'm going with this one. I'm going places.
I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
We did get burned. It hurts. I'm not gonna say I've, like...
That was a close one.
What is... Oh!
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
I don't think I'm hitting anybody. Wow, this is kind of a waste.
It's over.
I mean, at least it hits some of the other things. What is the... Oh! Oh, I get to control it!
Keep your guard up.
I saw I got to spin it, but I didn't realize I could also,
Fire. It's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Concentrate.
It's working.
I didn't realize I could actually, like, aim it at enemies as well.
Focus on that spot.
Okay, so I have some complaints now. I'm really curious because I saw a lot of really good reviews writing specifically on the fact that not as cool as the bus. Oh, not at all. The bus was wild. Anyway, I saw a lot of reviews praising this game's writing, so clearly it's got to redeem itself somehow. But at this point, I kind of want to just start calling plot points and see if I'm right. Who wants to bet we don't figure out what outers are in this lab? And it just kind of ends in a really weird way. Oh shit, you know the other game that had kind of a similar narrative structure to this? World of Final Fantasy was pretty similar. Brain field gear. Probably just gives you longer brain field. Actually, never mind. I have no idea what brain field gear is. However, we do have this. Let's see. Overkill. Hitting enemies with a depleted crush gauge increases the XP bonus. Increases the amount of objects thrown. So just prolong it further. I think what I wanted is this. I don't have enough BP. What? Alright. Wait, did I go down? Did I check this? I did. Yeah, Sister will be the final boss of the lab and killer, but there's no, like, follow-through. I don't know. I've noticed a lot of JRPGs tend to play, like, really weirdly, like, close to the chest with their actual, like, explanations of, like, what's going on.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
At least I've played a number of JRPGs where, like, they don't actually bother to sit down and fully explain the story.
Aim for that spot.
Let's see, they don't actually bother to sit down and explain the story.
I'll be using this.
Oh.
Keep your guard up.
It's fine. I almost broke it, but I guess I was supposed to keep hitting it with things. Hello. Let's just use statue to cushion pound. Nope, never mind. Fuel pod. Wow, this is just excessive, but it's fine. When in doubt, clobber. It didn't die!
I'm borrowing
Color
this.
me impressed. Nope, but I'm not in range.
The attack hit the enemy's outer shell. You might be able to break it.
Boy, I am very tired of her saying that. Ow.
I got hit. It's hot.
I'm borrowing this.
Oh. I haven't actually generated
That
enough
seems to be the
hit
spot.
juice.
Was that oil? It'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful.
Ow. I am on fire.
Please, Kagura.
Not good. Someone is down.
Here's the question.
We did it.
Oh, somebody
They
actually
lost
went
it.
down for once. That almost never happens. Anyway. Bammo?
Watch yourself.
This quick.
Here.
I guess I should probably go for the healing. Never mind.
Let's get serious.
This whole fire business is stinking.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it.
I'm not done yet.
I don't like the fact that I'll be locked into cinematic animation and then just get hit as part of it. There we go. I'm just gonna...
It's close.
I'm going to get
Wow,
burned
never
if I
mind.
don't do something.
It's yours.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak
Thank
spot.
Thank me later.
Into focus.
Okay. Please die.
It's time for brain drive.
Fine. It is in fact time for brain drive. Otherwise, I think I'm going to die.
I'll track you down and kill you.
Okay, no more enemies. Well, brain drive is done, ski, but I'm not dead, so that big. Okay. What we got over here? Max Jelly. Ooh. Those starting to show up would actually be kind of nice. Oh, and I think we already got that. So, nope, not even up we go. We just came this way for a keycard. I am really hoping that there's a lab under this, and we don't just, like, walk downstairs and there's just Naomi as a boss fight.
This place was built as a museum. There was a plan to build a whole academic city nearby. A museum. Now that you mention it, it does give me that feeling.
No, duh. I don't know. Maybe this is a burger joint. What do you think? A museum, huh? It gives me that feel. Ah! Oh, no, that's keycard level 4. I think we gotta go upstairs? No, but that's just the bonus room. We gotta go up here. I think I'm just hung up on the fact of just like, but what? Where is lab now? I mean, I'm hung up on a number of things, but where is lab now? Where go? Like, is this place just going to be seamless with the whole lab business? Is there a lab in the basement? We just take the elevator down? Boy, what happened with Nagi being evil and Seto zapping him in the back of the head? Why did we see that scene? I mean, I guess we're just supposed to be there for some reason, but I don't know. Oh! I control it with left stick. I was spinning left stick. That would explain a lot.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
I'll do this, Shiden.
It was thanks to my power.
Do it.
Oh, there we go.
It's over.
There's a weakened member.
Time to fight back.
Thanks.
Boy, this
You saved me.
game got punchy all of a sudden. I guess I might as well just do... Nope, that didn't work.
That was close.
Whoa, it's hard to run with a feed stick.
Please die. I read that as instead of fuel pool, I read that as Liverpool, and I got confused.
It's a lifesaver.
Make it wet.
It's soaked. Electrokinesis should work.
I need your help.
The attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
There we go.
That was a great attack.
Wait, the boy with the hammer is 40 years old? Oh, right. I forgot about that. This whole anti-aging thing is really confusing.
It's a lifesaver. That was close.
Make it good.
If your body
Wow,
catches
rude.
fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Not bad.
Kasane,
I-
a platoon member is in danger.
We can't give up.
Get it together.
I go stealth and just enemies still shoot at me. I think it was because I was right next to
Here,
Arashi.
Thanks, you saved me.
use this well.
What if I...
Watch yourself.
What if I duplicate this?
Damage
Can I
to
duplicate
outer
the
shell
stomp?
confirmed. Break it.
No, it doesn't look like I can duplicate the stomp. I'm let down. Wait, there's a second Barista Santa. Oh, that's fun.
Going to get burned if I don't do something.
That was close.
I just need to cool down for a bit. Just the... One of your teammates is wounded. I'm gonna get burned if I stay like this. You're on fire! And then just getting stun locked in a corner by a bunch of enemies just hitting me with ranged attacks. I just need a... I mean, at least I can get this, I guess, while we're here. But there's just a... There's just a lot of shit happening all at once, and I'm like trying to avoid it, but it's not
Kasane,
going
the
great.
team member is in danger.
Shut up! Ugh!
I have to do something.
This can't be happening. Kasane!
It's like, it's a bit of a difficulty spike. I shouldn't be going for the Santas, I should be going for the ranged guys. But... Why is it telling me about that there? What?
I've got a nearby resource reading.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's... There we go. I guess we're just going over here. Oh, there's stuff over this direction. Maybe it thinks you forgot? But why? Why? What gave it a reason to? I didn't kill myself with it. Oh, right. Nope, that's the wrong one. I wanted the chandelier, but okay.
Next.
Where'd all the other ones go? Oh, there they are.
Not over yet.
Okay. Boy, that was messy.
Keep your guard up.
All right.
It's over.
Looks like I've improved.
Okay.
With that oil, it'll be hard to move if it gets on you, so be careful. If your body catches fire, it's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Wait, why are you locked onto that one? I didn't even hit it. No, this one.
I'm going to get burned if I don't do something.
I won't stop.
The enemy shell is broken. Kasane, now's the time to attack.
That was close.
I don't think I've ever gotten sensory overload from a video game before, but here we are. I have to comment on that.
I'm not done yet.
Hate slimy things. I'll get you.
I should probably have saved this for the other group, but I'm just... I don't know.
Attacks to the outer shell are working. I'll try to break it. It's working. Focus on that spot.
Next.
Someone's covered in oil. You can burn easily, so watch out for fire attacks.
Shut up. Holy shit, lady. You've said that 3 times this conversation.
It's soaked. Electrokinesis should work. Kasane, a platoon member is in danger.
Is there a setting to turn it off? No. In other games that these guys have made, yes. But not in this one.
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
So annoying.
Come on! I got up and immediately just...
I can still fight.
You'll have to take out the surrounding enemies. Focus.
Ah! Come on! Come I...
Something.
Can you move? Thanks. Sorry for the
What?
trouble.
What? What? I'm alive? What? No! I didn't deserve this! Come on! I'm trying! I'm actually trying again! Just die!
It's over.
Not you! You! Thank you!
The attack hit the enemy's outer
No,
shell.
I
You might
just
be able to
shut up!
break it.
Shut... No! Damn it! What the fuck? Come on!
Let's get serious.
I just... Nope. We're here again. I should probably talk, but, like, I don't have any words anymore. They're gone.
How many there are.
Okay. I'm done. Where the hell are you? Save me from this torment.